So we arrived at a beautiful campground. Look at this. It's amazing. If I had wood that I may buy, but I don't want to go through the hassle, I have not tasted my abilities to make fire. So I'm not going to start today. The weather is not the best either. If I finally get to turn it on and starts raining, then I'm going to kick myself in the butt. This is my setup for the night. Have the trunk open, and here is the table where I'm cooking. And I don't like cooking sitting, that's why I put it facing this way. In the menu today we have pasta with tomato sauce, and as I don't have oil because I didn't bring one, then we're going to have the pasta cooked with butter. We're going to cook the pasta with water. I just dropped the onion. Honestly. Whew. So let's cooking begin. The pasta is going to consist in spaghettis with sauce. The sauce is the one that is going to consist in onion, garlic, tomatoes, and sausages. That's the water. And we're going to add butter. I think I'm cooking too much for one person. So that's that. This is pink salt. The water is ready. The water for the pasta, so we are going to add it now. It's been drizzling all day and windy. So if I pass this test, then I can cook anywhere. Now we put the tomatoes, everything. It's not too much, but it is good. We're going to cut the sausage. I'm really cooking like for an army. This is too much. The only thing that I think that I put the right amount of is the pasta. Yeah, I think that the pasta is fine. That's the right amount. But this is a lot. Let's see if I finish everything today. I might. I don't know. It is 3:09 p.m. already. I'm happy I started cooking because honestly, I want to go to bed early again. I'm getting up so early that by the time I find a place to stay for the night and cook and everything, I'm exhausted already. I'm not used to this rhythm. I'm used to being at home, working from home, and doing everything at home, and going hiking, getting tired, and then cooking at home, putting everything in the dishwasher, and cleaning my home, and then resting, going to the sofa, turn on the computer, and rest from everything that I do during the day. But here is more, is extra, because you have to set up camp, then you have to do everything, and then you have to clean everything without the dishwasher and in a more difficult way because it's not even the sink connected to a pipe, etc., etc., etc. So it is more work, but I love it. The experience is amazing, I'm not gonna lie. I could add some tomato paste, which I have, but I don't want to open it yet. I don't want to open up tomato paste because I know that I need the room in the fridge after I open it. I might have the room, but today is fine. Okay, so since everything here is good to go for now, I'm going to add just a little bit more salt. That's it, just in case, because I don't put salt in the pasta. I am going to start putting things away. So the sauce is done. What I'm going to do now is to put some cheese. So what I'm going to do now is to put all this sauce in here. No, I don't want you to leak anything. You're going to get everything dirty. Perfect. I don't know how many I need. I just brought 5. And since everything is hot, it should be easy to mix together. Let's see if this is enough. Because I didn't bring any Parmesan cheese, so I don't have that. I'm going to add 2 more. Let's taste this. Oh wow. It is good. Alhamdulillah. Now I am going to, where can I do it? It has to be in a place where there is no trees, because this is too hot. Nothing better than the fire pit. That's meant to have fire only, and it's water without oil. I think that is not harmful at all. It is time to taste everything now. I don't use a spoon. I don't go through that hassle. A fork is enough. The sauce doesn't happen to be too much. It's enough for this little amount of pasta. So now I am going to sit down to eat and enjoy my meal. Talk later. Dinner is over. Done. I'm boiling water to do the dishes. I should save the propane for cooking whatever At the end of the day, I need hot water, and that's what I'm going to do now. So I put already some cold water in the sink. Oops, that's hot. This sponge from my first camping night has already some soap. I brought the soap just in case, but this should be enough, I think. Now we're going to start with the greasy things. For this, we're going to need a little bit more. Hello! I don't know if you see them, but there are squirrels everywhere here. And they just walk by you like nothing. They are not afraid. But they don't stop to see you. If you want to approach them, they run away. We have new campers arriving. This is another thing I have to get used to, because at home you just dishwash everything, and when you don't have enough for the dishwasher, you just put soap in the sponge, wash everything, and then you don't think about where you're going to throw the water that you're using to do the dishes. You just do the dishes and everything goes where it should be going. So there are a lot of things that I am learning here, and I didn't have to do them before. Good learning, actually. This is the reason why I think I'm not going to cook that much. And I'm going to do more easy stuff, because it's a lot of dishes. Another thing is that I don't feel hungry when I'm traveling, but I haven't hiked. If I hike, most likely I will. And lastly, this one, we're going to just use vinegar, just because we used it, but we used it with hot water all the time. We did put the pasta there, but after that we boiled clean water and it's clean already, but we make sure it is completely clean. And one thing I want to do, this is not hot anymore, is to wipe this down so it's always clean. And this, I'm going to throw it away. And we're going to spray some vinegar so we make sure that it's clean. There you are. And maybe I shouldn't put everything away, but I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't know if I'm staying here or if I'm moving somewhere else, but at the end of the day I have everything ready. And I don't know why this is so wet. Oh, it's been raining. Of course it's wet. It's getting lighter. There you are. Perfect. It's like I have more space now in the trunk. I don't know what I did. I've been reorganizing and reorganizing all the time. This is locked. Perfect. And now we go with bread. I didn't use it as I thought I would. Lastly, look at this. A lot of dirt because, of course, everything flies here. The sponge is wet. I want to put it here only. Someone told me that this should be always in my pocket, so I'm trying to do that. We're going to clean the rest of the table. Oops. And tomorrow should be new dirt. I don't want to have tea today because I don't want to get up at 2 in the morning wanting to go pee. So this is it for this vlog. I thank you very much for being here. This girl is exhausted and is going to bed. So I'm going to brush my teeth, wash my face, put my PJs on, and call it a day, inshallah. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever the time is that you watch this video. And see you in the next one. Thank you very much for being here. Assalamu alaikum.